are going to turn it into 3 different dinners for 3 nights. So I'm going to take my chicken thighs here and I'm going to season them up with my favorite all-purpose chicken seasoning. I've got some Badia rotisserie chicken seasoning here. You can use whatever kind of all-purpose seasoning you have or that you like. Don't go out and buy something special for this. And if you don't have any all-purpose seasoning, salt, pepper, and if you've got some onion powder and garlic powder, that will work just fine too. Sear your chicken on both sides in batches. Don't worry about cooking it all the way through. Put all of your chicken into a crock pot together, and then I'm going to add in 8 ounces of drained sliced mushrooms, but you can leave that out if you don't like mushrooms. Add in 2 jars of your favorite store-bought Alfredo sauce. Then we're going to add in 4 cups of chicken or veggie broth, whichever you prefer, and cook on low for 3 hours. Remove all of the chicken thighs, and set them on a plate. I've set 8 of our chicken thighs aside, and then I've got 4 here that I'm going to use for dinner tonight, and I'm just going to shred these with a fork and put them back in the crock pot. Now we're going to add in 16 ounces of bow tie pasta and push it down so that it's submerged in the liquid, and cook this on high until the pasta is tender. Alright you guys, that took about 35 minutes in my crock pot, and dinner number 1 is done. Dinner number 2 with our chicken thighs is going to be ramen noodles, but don't worry, we're going to spice it up a little bit. Start by putting your dried noodles in a large bowl. Sprinkle in the flavor packet. I sliced up 4 of our leftover chicken thighs, and we're going to divide it evenly among our bowls. You're going to add in some boiled eggs. I have marinated these in a little bit of soy sauce and rice wine vinegar. Add in some shredded carrots and some green onion. Add in a little bit of frozen broccoli with boiling water, and then cover tightly and let it sit for 5 minutes. Top it with a little bit of sriracha, give it all a really good stir, and enjoy. So for dinner number 3, we're going to be making some white enchiladas. We're going to start by mixing 1 block of softened cream cheese with 1 can of Rotel style tomatoes. Then we're going to add in about 8 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese and mix that very well. And finally, we're going to dice up our last 4 chicken thighs and add that to our mixture. Then we're going to season with just a few dashes of ground cumin, a little bit of chili powder. Oh, this one's a new one. Okay, a few dashes of chili powder. It really doesn't want to come out of there. And some adobo, just a little sprinkling of that. Mix it up. Okay, I've got some small fajita-sized flour tortillas, and we're just going to put a nice little size scoop, I can get some up here, right down the center of our tortilla, and roll it up, kind of like a taquito. Ta-da, like this. And now I've got an 8 by 11 pan that I've greased, and we're just going to set these right down in there and fill the whole pan up. Now we are going to add 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. You could also use cream of chicken if that's what you've got, and add that to the bowl. And we're going to add in about 1/3 of a can of milk and stir this around. We want it to still be kind of thick but easily pourable. Now just pour this evenly right over the top of all of your enchiladas. Then we're just going to sprinkle the top with a little more shredded cheese right over everything evenly, and then bake this at 375 until it's bubbly and the cheese is kind of golden looking. So I'm going to say roughly 30 minutes. All done. Just got to let it cool off. Alright, and that is dinner number 3. I hope you guys have enjoyed these recipes and these 3 pretty simple ways to stretch 1 pack of chicken. I need to make a pun. I wanted to show you guys how to really stretch a bok. I'm sorry. I won't do